Okay, welcome back. We're on Paris Ocean 1. We got through quite a few levels last time. I am building a flock, a coop, if you will. I got the chickened out metal, and now I'm just gonna roll with it. So I guess I will get Spike, because I love Spike almost as much as I love Ursula. And oh, look at all those eggs. I don't even have to think about it. It's just all being taken care of. Look at that. It's kind of funny. It's way better. I took a brief break. I had some dinner. I had some cookies. And, and I am back at it. And now that I have this full chicken build, uh-oh. Well, this will be my first life lost, so that won't be so bad. But now that I've got this full chicken build, I see the power of it. The only downside of having Spike when you've already got Ursula is that Spike kind of makes Ursula useless. Oh, in the cases I called Ursula useless, and then she punished me for my impudence. I'm gonna go ahead and grab another rooster, put it up next to my firefly, and jump right back into it. I've got the scallop, I've got 10 hearts, I've got 13 health total. So this is just gonna cruise right along. Oh. Maybe I need to think a bit more about what I'm focusing on. Because clearly the subs are being taken out by the mega subs are being taken out just by the rooster. But I need to think about how these invisible subs are going to do so that they don't sneak up on me. Because the eggs have a range, and they have an explosion radius, but they're not man, this is not a good setup for this enemy composition. I just need to not rely solely on these on the firefly. I gotta use the rooster when I can, and then turn away, and then do more, and just keep on turning back into it as I need to. Oh. A little bit harder, but again, I'm cookied and dinnered, so I'm bound to be distracted every now and then while I process all that delicious food. It's been mentioned mostly in, I don't think too much in the Octogeddon videos, but Anne and I live in Hawaii, and we have been, one of the neat things about, oh no, I wasted it. One of the neat things about where we live is that on our walks to the grocery store, we just find avocados. They're also called butter pears, as we recently found out, which is adorable. But we have been having a lot more of those in our diet because, you know, when you find food on the floor that's free, obviously you're going to start eating it. So we've been having that in all sorts of things. We've been obviously tacos and pupusas. They're like omelets, except they're made entirely out of, or the covering is a tortilla, and then you put all the filling inside, in between these two tortillas, and then you cook them together, and it's delicious. Alright, another rooster. And that'll be it. Mecha Octogeddon is next. So we've been having guacamole and avocado. We put them on baked potatoes. I think I already said that, but if I did, I love them so much, it's worth saying twice. So we have so many now, because I go to the grocery store. I walk pretty much every day. So I'm walking about an hour total, maybe even less than that. I guess if you count the time I'm inside the grocery store, then it's about an hour. But one of the results is that, oh boy. So I end up finding stuff every single day. I look on the ground, there are a couple trees. We even got a mango once, although there are a lot of people who like mangoes, so they all pick up the ones that fall there. But the avocados are, whoop, nice try. We've got so many now that we've been freezing them, and we've been having them all the time. We haven't had avocado toast yet, which apparently is a big thing amongst millennials. And since I'm a millennial, I figure eventually I'm going to have to try it out. I am not going to activate it yet. I'm going to wait until Mecha Octogeddon pulls out his saws, and then I will see what happens. I love all of the eggs that just are everywhere. You do have to deal with the stealth enemies and the like, but for the most part, you don't really have to worry. Alright. He's gonna jump off soon. And Ursula. Spike couldn't do a whole lot, but Ursula's doing a lot. And all my roosters, all of my chickens are evolving into roosters, which is nice. Should have had as many tentacles as I did. Over 1,000 shells. That's good. That's gonna... Oh, another rooster. Now I'm getting all the roosters. I am well on my way to having an Octo Doodle. That's what that is. It's an Octo Doodle. Look at that. You do have to be careful if you're not going fast enough, or if you get overwhelmed by some enemies, then it's very easy for the eggs. Like, look at this. I've only got half of the screen that's getting covered by eggs. So I have to roll back and forth pretty frequently. Nice, getting a lot of shells here. And those mega tanks take 15 hits? That sounds about right. Because I think a lot of this stuff is in multiples of 3. So it takes 15 hits for the mega tanks and the mega subs. Ooh, nice. Aw, yeah. I didn't know roosters could lay eggs. And now I've learned from Octogeddon that roosters can actually lay twice as many eggs as a chicken can. So that's an important thing to learn. Maybe it's only like 12 hits? I could have sworn it was 15. If I learn a number, like sometimes Anne will ask me like a couple days later, or she'll mention a number that she's not sure of, and I'll just remember it because I just keep numbers in my head very easily. But then, by the same token, like, when we're both playing Minecraft, I have to count out every single tile that I'm going to use. But she just kind of eyeballs it, and she's like, and here's good, and here. And it's right every single time. So it's different. It's not like a right brain, left brain kind of thing, because that's not real. But it's like a... It's just a different specialty, different part of the brain that's being used to solve those problems. Oh! I think the rooster might do more damage now. Oh, that's a Giga! Oh, I let the other one get too close. That is the worst. But I'm through Paris. I've only lost the 1 life and the 1 health. It's not great, but I'm not too worried about not making it to the boss. And I'm doing it with my flock, so that's even better. Oh, Ursula making noise even after the level is over. She's an overachiever. That's why. Nothing left to get. There's 1 more rooster I could get, but until that shows up, I'm just gonna keep saving up. Actually, I should have gotten a firefly. Oh no, I would have had to replace it anyway. It's best to save money. The firefly is doing all the talking, and the roosters are doing all the walking. There we go. Ooh, nice. Another 10 shells. Oh. I was trying to be cute. Launching the eggs, if you can get a good spread of eggs, look at that. I'm just rolling right through. No problems. And the eggs, ooh, that was close. The eggs are just doing the rest. But there is still a risk if I get an enemy that I'm not prepared to deal with. I think I just need to... I need to focus, on using the firefly for stealth and letting the roosters do the damage, because I'm missing out on all that. Like, look at all those guys just going down. And all the ones that are getting hit because I'm not, I'm just letting the eggs fly where they go. Oh boy. Whew. Wow, and they give the 10 shells. That's happening a lot. I would be very happy if I continued to get those. Oh. Oh, that's always a bummer, but I've got tons of life. I'm making steady progress. I need to use my pets when I can instead of worrying about using them perfectly, because otherwise it takes more time to think about using them perfectly than it does to use them in a situation that's good enough. There we go. Alternating between the rooster and the firefly seems to be a lot better for those giga planes. Ooh boy, 2 of them. Dang. Wow. That was fast damage. Maybe I just need to rely on... Maybe I just need to rely on the rooster. Oh boy. Had to save myself. I think I could have gotten away, but better safe than sorry. I like that the firefly hits a range, so that little orb around it also de-stealths the enemies. It just doesn't harm them. Oh, another gigaplane coming in. Take care of this. Let the rooster do the talking. Or let the firefly do the talking. Rooster do the walking. I'm not totally sure what that means, but it, like, rhymes. So, and it's Octogeddon themed, so I'm happy with it. Ooh, I can roll. I can kind of roll and get those eggs to go all over. Alright, you just go away. 5,700. A rooster? I gotta get another rooster, right? There we go. Now I've got all roosters, and the only thing left to do now is beat Gigantomime, and then get that. I need one more tentacle. Well, two more if I want to get an Octo Doodle do. Then I may get rid of. I think I'll try to get rid of the firefly for the last mission. I think that makes sense, because I don't think I'll need stealth for every one of these. Like right now, I need it for Paris, but it's working out so far. Even when I'm not thinking about, oh, that mime creeps me out so much. But I think I could beat the final boss without. Ooh, you go away. Without losing. I'm feeling pretty good. This will be my second win, and it'll be with all roosters. Oh. Oh boy, okay. Save me. Thank you. So, Spike is the one who does all of the ground, or he does the first burst, and he deals with everything that's immediately putting me in danger. Then Ursula gives me a moment to breathe and reassess what I'm doing. And it gives me a chance to think about what I'm going to do next. This mime, it's so creepy. You just... Maybe it's just me, but I've always thought that he was going to do something. Okay. Come over here. Like, when he's got his angry face and he's doing that, that's scary. Go on. The roosters are really good for destroying those. Oh, nice try. Look at that. No problem. Those things go down real fast. It's a slow game. You just... Oh boy. You just have to make sure that things are... that things aren't getting ahead of you. And the rooster helps you maintain your lead. Oh, Ursula just barely missing. But that's okay. She tried her hardest. Baguette! Actually, that might just be robotic French bread. So I apologize for anyone I've offended with my misinformation. Another baguette! I mean, no, oh, that was very close. I was just right outside of its range. After this, I'm in DC. Oh, yeah! I'm approaching Washington, D.C., where I will exact my revenge on those who wronged me, and get my second victory. Nice. I don't have a whole lot of money. I'm not ready to give up my... Oh, I'm not using Ursula either. Oh, well. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Never gonna give you up. Oh boy. I am gonna lose though. Okay. Amp is not, or Volt is not great for this. If you need a moment to get out of the way, then Volt is your guy. But beyond that, he's missing a lot of the things, a lot of the utility that you get out of Ursula and Spike. Oh. Whew. I'm at 1100. Oh, I should have stopped at 1111 and then I'd get to make a wish. Oh boy. I'm getting close. There's usually a couple gaps in between the waves, and oh, actually, I'm only halfway through. But the bonus game's longer, so I guess, you know, it's good no matter what. I get this huge bonus level. I get as much as I can. Those rockets actually saved me. Oh. Come on. This music was done by... Ooh, that was close. I'm glad I did that. It got super fast right there. Did you see that? The music was done by Big Giant Circles. Oh, no, no! Volts. I guess that's okay. I got a bunch from that. Almost 100 shells from that minigame. Do I get the conch? Yeah, now's a good time to get the conch. 2, 4, 6, 7. And now I gotta focus. I have to get the last tentacle, and I have to get another rooster. That is vital. I might as well have lost if I don't do that. That was 2 gigasubs at the same time, and I had no problem dealing with both of them. I even had a little bit more time left than I anticipated. I'm not worried about the jellyfish. Those are just gonna cruise right on by. And I've got the conch. I'm using both the... Oh, he's tickling my chin. Coochie coochie coo. I've figured out a good way to do damage with a rooster and with the firefly. So I'm getting all the extra damage I need. Oh boy. Oh no, am I gonna be caught in a stun lock? Whew, okay, I got this. Calm, Goose Fraba. Ah, that's okay. That's a lot of jellyfish, so I just need to be way more careful, because I got stun locked. I got stunned by the one, And then I kept getting stunned by more. And then it just got out of control. Oh, those Giga Subs are tough. You have to be really careful if you want to do something like this. How many lives do I have left? 3? I'm feeling a little better. I think I was expecting to only have had maybe 2 left. Ooh, boy. Oh, geez. That was close. I'm just gonna shoot eggs all over the place. Spin around wildly. Go, my roosters. And bring me the corpses. Bring me the scrap metal of my enemies. Ooh, there we go. I think Ursula got that hit. Almost 1,200. I'm getting a lot of shells. Okay, nothing to get. I'm not getting anything until I get 10,000 gold. And then I'm getting a tentacle, and then I will get another rooster. I have to have the firefly as long as I'm still working on... Ooh. I actually did pretty good there. Instead of chaining the firefly with the rooster, I just chained roosters together. I practically don't even have to think about the armored subs. It's just the Giga Subs that are risky. Okay, I'm learning to trust my roosters and get a bunch of treasure. Oh man, that is exactly what I need. I'm gonna focus on those treasure chests. Very excellent. Wow, okay. Just don't get distracted by the firefly. The firefly is for getting rid of the stuns, or of the stealth. The rooster is for dealing all the damage, and I'll just find the ones that are close together, like that bottom right, and just try to do as much damage as possible as soon as I see them. Spin around a couple times so that I can dodge expertlessly. Oh boy. Whew. In hindsight, the firefly being on the chin is really good, because then I can guarantee that those stealth enemies go down before they get too close. This is easy. 5,000 gold. I'm doing really well now. Okay. I'm feeling pretty confident. I've still got my conch. I got all that gold from that treasure chest wave. The buried treasure wave, I guess. There we go. I got a bunch of money right at the end by using Spike. 1,200. Okay. Still nothing I can get. There's armored subs and the boss, and that's about it. Oh, the speedy subs are gonna cause me a bit of problems. I have to... The speedy subs, because when they're in big groups, those can get really tough to deal with. But the Giga Subs, because they're so slow but require so much damage, those can be difficult to get past too. So it's They're so different. One is small and weak and fast, and one is huge and slow and strong. Oh boy. That it crosses wires. It makes it hard to keep track of everything that's going on. Firefly's purpose right now is to just reveal things. Oh no! Oh no! That's okay, the conch is still doing well. I don't think I've ever gotten the horseshoe crab, which is a lot more. It's 5 hits instead of 4. A conch! All hail the magic conch! Alright. Oh, good way to start off. Let's just get stunned. I think this is going to be just fine. Just gotta dodge. Beat all of the little guys. And make sure not to get hit by the jellyfish. So for those of you new-ish to Octogeddon, the giant pill bug throws these jellyfish, and you can dodge them. I'll get hit if I touch it with my head, but if I dodge them by moving around him, kind of like the Matrix, then he'll get hit. And now look at that. I get to shoot him a bunch. And now watch this. And he gets hit again. So now he has been trying to stun me this whole time, and he has sealed his own fate. And now he's just gonna keep getting himself hit. And, oh, let's see if he gets that one. Come on. Yeah! Okay, Spike, get close enough. There we go. Oh, now he's starting to shoot. This is the bad part about getting stunned while you're dealing with him, because if you get hit with a jellyfish, then next you're gonna get hit with one of his shots. And that's how you end up losing all your health. And, oh, he teased me. He looked like he was gonna go for it. There we go. Ooh, that jellyfish. Oh, when the jellyfish got destroyed, it dropped a shell. So the jellyfish, when they run into things, are destroyed, which is kind of interesting. It's like a real small detail, but, oh. 8,000. Now, normally I would be buying a black mamba with this, but we're not doing that today. Oh, man. I'm pretty excited. I think I may end up sacrificing some of my lives because I want to get the Octo Doodle due. Mama's apple pie. I already destroyed the checkpoint. So does that mean I'm not the first Octogeddon? Why is the checkpoint destroyed if I just got here? There we go. Sometimes when I hear game sounds or TV chicken sounds, because Anne and I grew up on a farm, we lived on a farm for a couple years, and during the last year we got a bunch of chickens. So hearing all those sounds was pretty new to me because I'm a city kid. I grew up in bigger suburban areas that were close to downtown, that were far away from the farm areas and stuff like that. Oh, nice, I got health. So I'm very much new to the world of farming and even gardening. The only thing I've ever grown myself, and helping with that too, was a strawberry plant. I think it was a present from my grandma? I don't remember now. But it was so nice, and I grew it, and it only gave us a few little strawberries, because when you grow plants... Oh, another magic conch! All hail the magic conch! I will probably stop doing that at some point, but for now I'm very happy to get all those shells. But yeah, you have to transport those things out of their pot if once they get big enough, so that they can continue to grow and flourish and absorb water and nutrients and all that good stuff. So right now we're actually growing a tomato plant, because the climate in Hawaii is really good for it. And yesterday, a lemon tree sprout came up. We got a lemon from the grocery store that we were just using, and pulled out the seeds and said, I'm just gonna stick it in the ground and see what happens. And after about 2 weeks, the seed sprouted. Because it needed the time to germinate, which means the seed had to prepare and then be ready to sprout and then pop up. And now we get to see it above the ground, starting to grow, which is really exciting. Plants, to me, are like bugs. They're like little cute animals that I love, like, observing. So seeing these plants is, it's a lot of fun to watch them grow. These chickens, these roosters, are doing great. And now I've only got, I have enough for a tentacle, but I also have enough for the rooster. So I think what's gonna happen is I'm gonna get the rooster first, if it shows up, because I need to make sure that I get the rooster at any available opportunity. But then I will get that 8th tentacle and make the fabled Octo Doodle, the chicken Hydra. I wonder if the choir sounds are like people who sang and then it got like mixed down, or if it's like all a sound effect. That would be a good question to ask the composer. Oh man. Puff Daddy! Yay, I got it! That medal is for killing 10 enemies at the same time with Spike. So that was awesome. I didn't even think I was gonna get that. Okay. So no rooster, but another tentacle. So I'm gonna put that one right there. Octogeddon. And I'm gonna put a chicken. No stealth enemies. So if all holds up, I can get rid of the firefly. And I will get a little tricky and sacrifice a life or two so that I can get those last roosters, because I want it to be all roosters. There we go. Oh, treasure! I want it even though I don't technically need it at this point. I think I'm just gonna roll right on through the boss. No problem. I really love doing these all one type runs on normal mode. It's a bit easier, but it's a lot of fun because it helps me really appreciate the things that I'm missing by not using them. Because if I can use the Hydra, I will. But these roosters are so good. But I just skip over them because who cares? I like being able to control my shots. Whoop. There we go. Now I have enough for one more rooster. And if I have one chicken, so be it. Because a chicken is a chicken, even if it's a boy or a girl chicken. Nice. There's so much. It just destroys it. I love it. It's just a pop, 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 pop. Also hearing all the chicken noises while the serious music is playing in this. Oh wow. Haven't seen those balloons for a while. The centipedes are no match for the rooster or the chicken. Because they aren't armored like the megapede. So all of their pieces get destroyed at the same time. Oh, watching those chickens roll around is so cute. There's so many. I mean, the speed, the rate of the explosions, because they travel slow, but there's a lot of them. So when they get to the enemy, they just start going pop, 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 pop. And they just don't stop. Especially when the enemy, like the centipede, moves around in a weird pattern. Okay, here we are. I think we're gonna do this. There's no way around it. But I don't have my last chicken. So I have to sacrifice my life. I have to get that last chicken. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna roll on through, I'm gonna run into everything, and I'm gonna take damage. Because I'm on a mission. And my mission is to get all roosters. I can definitely get hit by the boss if that's necessary. There we go. Whew, I almost didn't get hit. That was close. It is pretty fun to be good enough at this game that I can mess around, because I like doing this. I like trying out these strange builds. Normally, after getting the build, I would just go straight to, oh, I don't want health. How dare you give me extra health? But I like playing around with these builds, and if I were just playing this game on my own, I would be way too scared to try it out. There we go. Okay. Show me a rooster. There we go. Okay. Do I want another one? I'm gonna win this. I know I'm gonna win this. So I'm gonna take a little bit of time and get that... I'm gonna get that last... Oh man, this is gonna be tough. I'm just gonna have to roll myself against the boss until I die, because I've just got so much damage. Look at that. That guy's already almost dead. I'm even rolling around more to try to distract, and it's not working. I can't be stopped! I want another rooster! I have to get another rooster! But I've got too much health! And too much power! I love this. It reminds me of home. It makes me think about those little chickens. Little kitties stampeding up and down the stairs. It makes a lot more noise than you would think, but they're pretty tubby kitties. Okay. Alright. Ooh, he does the eagle howl. A huge enemy has arrived. Okay. What if I can't die? What if I do too much damage before I die? What am I gonna do? Okay, there we go. I need to... I know it's kinda... It's wasting time a little bit, but I need to get hit. I need to get that last rooster, so that my Octo Doodle can finish the job. Look how much damage I'm doing, even though I'm trying to get hit. When you get this much health and this much damage, it's hard to not die. Or it's hard to die. Okay. Come on! No! Come on! Okay, I'm gonna do this again. I'm gonna die again. I have to... I have to get all roosters. I've only got one life left to do it, though, so hopefully this is the one, and then I'll just have to beat the boss with what I've got. Silly me, I attempted to dodge the enemy. What am I thinking? 1,700, wow, almost 2,000 shells. I think I had a couple hundred, so I think I've only gotten like 12 or 1,300. There we go. I have to stun myself just to get hit. These enemies just don't stand a chance. I do have one life left. Whew. I gotta make sure so I don't throw the run. Oh, look at all that money. Oh, good, I got hit. You won't... Oh, good, I got hit again. I'm way ahead of schedule for getting killed this time. Whoop. Notice the mouse on the screen a little bit. Can I just keep shooting from here? Oh, it stops it. See that invisible wall there? That's neat. Who is that guy standing out front? Why is he watching all this happen? Alright. Last time to die, and then I promise I'll win. You know, by getting good at getting hit, I'm getting really good at learning to not get hit, because I'm learning the patterns so well that I always know how to keep myself in or out of range. Look at how much damage I'm doing. Boom. There we go. Come on. No! Well, I guess I'll just have to be satisfied. Oh, wait, there's still... No, I'm not gonna do it. I could buy an extra life, and then I could try to get it. But I'm not gonna. I'm gonna get the life, because just in case I die while actually fighting the boss, I want to make sure that I don't lose my chance to win. But I think that we've all had enough of DC3, so I'm just gonna finish it off. It was very close though, and I'm pretty satisfied with it. Oh. Oh no, I'm stuck. What am I gonna do? What if I take damage? At this point, I'm not even worried. I'm just gonna steamroll right through this. Boom. Look at all the money I'm getting. I promise I'm not trying to die. I'm just not even worried about damage right now. I'm so beyond needing to worry. I'll be careful with the boss, of course, but I just don't see this going any way but my way. I want you to join the fight against Octogeddon. So is Uncle Sam piloting the White House? That makes sense, right? Or is it a bald eagle? Or is the president the one who has to operate the White House? It's pretty cool. The cracked Liberty Bell, the cannon, the missile launcher. It's like a transformer. It's just super cool. And it's really funny too, like... Okay. Now remember, this time, we don't want to get hit. The roosters will do their damage in their own time, and I'm just gonna focus on dodging and let the roosters do their thing. It's a lot less suspenseful the second time around, because I know how to do this, so I'm not too worried. There we go, I've got 3 of them hitting now. It's not the fastest damage, but this is a long boss. Like, this boss is about focusing, learning all the patterns, and then doing everything as perfectly as you can. Now, when you get hit, especially if you've got retribution, it's not so bad. But it's a good idea to try and... Oh, the Liberty Bell's getting weak. Oh, and I got it. Oh, no, I didn't. But it's a good idea to... You know, if you're gonna get hit, don't get hit by the missiles. Don't get hit by the nuke balls. Get hit by the Liberty Bell. Because if you go... Oh! like I did. See, that was totally expert play. I was doing that intentionally to show you how it goes. But if you get hit by the Liberty Bell, you do damage. Whereas if you get hit by a nuke... Oh, okay. Serious face. I gotta win this. I've got an extra life, which I'm glad I bought, but... I need to be better about dodging the Liberty Bell. Okay. There we go. And here is the White House. Like Stompatron, it has a beam and a red spot where you can hit it for damage. But the beam is localized, so it's just in one spot, because the White House is actually an alien spaceship. It was recovered in 1873 when aliens first visited Earth. And then it was repurposed by... Well, at first it was just researched, but it was actually repurposed by President Woodrow Wilson in the 1910s. And then it kept getting upgraded over time until it is what you see here. Actually, the robot, the actual mech was... Ooh, I forgot about the grenades. The mech itself, oh yeah. It was not built until 1980, because they didn't know how to get the rockets to work until they made the spaceship work. So then when Ronald Reagan became president, he put a bunch of money into making the Transformer robot. Yeah, oh wow, you get 50 shells for that. And they all lived happily ever after. Okay. I love this end game. So you left click for that, right click. Look at this. It's the story of you. It's like a first person. It's a first person Octo game. Octogeddon! I just now learned what this game is called. So that was the Octo Doodle Do run of Octogeddon. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a great time doing that. I didn't think... Oh, I had a great time doing that, and doing that has helped me get a new appreciation of the chicken and the rooster. It's just so... It's so nice to have these challenges that kind of force me to go outside my comfort zone. Jimmy Henson, and George Fan, I think he might be the vocalist. Sound, oh yes, good. And that's the whole team. And they'll be making more beta testing. I've read a bunch of the names. So no shout out to anyone in particular. It's hard to decide, because they all were vital to making this game as fun as it was. Oh, end credit vocals. Oh, okay, so that was a big group of them. That's fun. Guy. And the Marmot Salesman. David Wycliffe was also the Marmot Salesman for Plants vs. Zombies. So, you know, it's the Marmot community is very tight-knit, so it's important that you have ins with these professionals. So David Wycliffe was a pretty important part to the whole thing. All right. Boar! All right, well, now that we got that medal, oh, and we got Puff Batty. So we got 30 shells for each of those. And I haven't even gone to the shop, but I'll do that next time. Thanks for watching, and tune in for more Octogeddon, and I think next time we're going to go after the beekeeper medal.